feel that? The ground is shaking. Oh, I think that was an earthquake. And earthquakes remind me of a great question from Mrs. Schmidt's classroom at Whiteford Elementary. They're wondering, why does California have so many earthquakes? Well, let's take two for you and find out. Take two.
Take two.
For kids.
For kids.
Take two.
Take two.
For kids.
For kids.
Well, the first thing to know is California doesn't even have the most earthquakes in America. In 2015, California had 130 earthquakes, but they were behind Nevada, Wyoming, Oklahoma, and Alaska with 1,575. The Earth looks like one solid mass, but on the surface, it's made up of different plates, kind of like on a soccer ball. You see, these plates all are independent of each other, and where they connect, where they would touch, is called a fault line. A fault is a break in a body of rock. They don't all move exactly at the same rate. Sometimes this plate moves a little bit faster than this plate, and they bump into each other. Now, where this happens a lot in California is the San Andreas Fault. It is a very long fault that runs right through the majority of California. These plates slowly move into each other over a long period of time, and they build up energy, which gets released as an earthquake. Let's do an experiment with our hands. We're gonna simulate what it's like to have an earthquake, okay? And I want you to observe what you hear and what you feel and what you see when your hands connect for a clap. You probably heard a loud noise. Earthquakes can be very noisy and you can hear them as long as you're nearby. Then you probably felt either kind of a tingling feeling or even a shaking feeling in your hand when your hands connected. This is another example of how the energy from your hands or from the plates connecting creates a vibration and you can feel it. And you probably also saw your two hands coming together and colliding. Now with an earthquake, it's not that fast. It doesn't move that fast, but it builds up over a long period of time and just grinding and grinding, and eventually it gets released. But earthquakes are caused by much larger plates than hands, right? And so they build up a lot more energy than your hands ever could. And so that's why the earthquakes happen. So now you know earthquakes are created by plates that are colliding with other plates at fault lines, which are breaks in bodies of rocks. And over time, all that energy of pushing against each other gets released into vibration and sound of an earthquake. Thanks for asking, and thanks for learning. Hey California, sorry to hear about that earthquake. I'm really glad nobody got hurt. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. Why not? Is it because it's all your fault?